Come down to Party Mart and see us. We have a wonderful selection, plenty to choose from, and if we don't have it, we can try to get it for you.
Let's go. All right, we appreciate you. And if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are, you know that I walk away with something in every store that I go into, and guess what? Today is not the exception. By my understanding, this bottle of Stag is going to cost you $169, but they have a deal here, and you can get this bottle for $129. Welcome back. Welcome back to A Little Old Fashioned. As you can see behind me, I'm back at Party Mart here in Jackson, Tennessee. Now it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been in this store. So let's go back in. Let's go back in and let's see if we can find some good bottles, you know, at some great prices. Let's go. Join the Bourbon Club. They have a Bourbon Club here at Party Mart. If you're not a part of it, you're missing out. But let's go in and let's see what they have to offer. Coming in the door, you know, a lot of people are looking for this Jack Daniel's single barrel Heritage. I think this is going to be like $89 here, if I can remember. I might have that wrong, but they have a couple of cases here if you're looking for this one. 100 proof, pretty good bottle in my opinion, especially if you can find it at a great price. I promised a person on the comment section that I was going to go over some scotch the next time I was in the store. So very, very quickly, let's go over some scotch. I don't know anything about scotch. The only scotch that I have tasted was Johnny Walker Black. And let me know in the comments below, if I was going to buy a bottle of scotch, which one would you suggest? I know I probably asked this question before, but I want to know what you think that I should try first if I was going to buy a bottle of scotch. I've heard of Redbreast. I've heard of Macallan. And down here we have the Johnny Walker Black. This is the one I used to drink when I was drinking scotch. And I don't know anything about any other bottle. I've heard about the Glenlivet. And the prices on these bottles does not seem that bad. I mean, 15-year-old, $94, 12-year-old, $61. Hey, it doesn't sound too bad. The question is, what do they taste like? But let's talk about some bourbon. We have the Four Roses, OESK and OBSF. Both of these are $42. I'm still looking for that Sazerac Full Proof. I cannot seem to find that bottle down here. Up top we have Joseph Magnus, and we have some Very Old Barton. Hey, that 100 proof Very Old Barton is one that I suggest if you are not wanting to spend a lot of money, but you want a good tasting bottle. Get that Very Old Barton, but make sure it is the 100 proof. Below that we have Bardstown, and we have Maker's Mark. And next to the Maker's Mark, we have the Russell Reserve 10-year-old. Now, you heard me say this a few times. For the price for a 10-year-old bottle, you cannot beat this Russell Reserve. It's a very, very good bottle for the price. We have a Russell Reserve single barrel. I have this bottle, but I haven't opened it yet. And $59, I think that's a good price also. Next to the Russells, we have the Angel's Envy. The Triple Oak wasn't my favorite. It was too oaky for me. Now, it went well in an old fashioned, but other than that, I'm just going to let it sit on the shelf until I want an old fashioned. We have Penelope Premix Cocktail, Apple Cinnamon. This is okay, but it is a 80 proof. You still have to add a little bit more bourbon, a premium cherry, a large ice cube, or orange peel to make it a decent old fashioned. We have the wheated. I didn't like the wheated. Even though it says 94, 95 proof on it, it drunk like a 85 proof bottle, and it didn't give me what I thought a wheated bottle should give you. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this one. A lot of people like it. A lot of people like it, but I know there are tons of other wheated bottles out there that's better than that one. But $29, hey, pick one up, I guess. The Toasted is a very good bottle. This is my favorite Penelope, the Penelope Toasted. $49, 100 proof. Hey, you can't beat that. It's sweet, it's oaky, it has a little char to it. You really can't beat this one. Let me know in the comments below which Penelope is your favorite. But above, we have the 1792, the full proof, $79, the single barrel, $69, bottled in bond, $49, and the small batch, $29. If you haven't dived into Old Dominick yet, you are missing out. My favorite is going to be the 8-year-old, but my second one is going to be this Cash Strength, $46, 124 proof. If you ever in Memphis, Tennessee, go by Old Dominick, tell them a little old fashioned sent you. Now be careful when you go down there, because they have a great tasting section after the tour, and you have some good stories, some great tastings, and you might need a designated driver when you leave Old Dominick. Believe me when I tell you. And we have Duck Club. I've heard good things about the Duck Club. Now, let me know in the comments below what you think about Duck Club. 92 proof, $29. 110 for $39. And the color on this bottle looks pretty good. We have the Wild Turkey Rare Breed and the Rye, which this one right here makes a great old fashioned. You have the earthiness of that bottle, the sweetness of that bottle, makes a great old fashioned. I don't have this one yet, $75. The single barrel, don't have this one yet. Eventually I'm going to get that one, but this Wild Turkey 8-year is a great bottle. It is. $59, you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that 8-year. We have Uncle Nearest down there, and we have some Horse Soldier. Now, I've tried all of the Horse Soldier, but of course, I like the Barrel Strength better. It's 122 proof. This one is 95 proof, and this is 87. And if you've been following my channel, you know I tend to like the higher proof bourbons. So, of course, I went with that one. If you haven't tried this Blue Note, uncut, unfiltered, 117.8 proof. If you haven't tried this one, you are missing out. Blue Note they're doing their thing out there. Now, the Honey Blue Note, Honey Rye, and the Honey Bourbon, those are some great bottles if you can find them. But this one right here is pretty much in every store that I go into. And if you haven't tried that one, pick one up, $46. You won't be mad at that bottle. I promise you, promise you. But let's go up top, because I know they have an allocated section up there. But let's go up top and let's see what they have. But before we do that, you know I love a good dark beer. And let's see if they have some new dark beer here. This one is a good one. I know Barber Peanuts, they actually drink that particular brand, and that is a pretty good one. I tried that when I was out of town about a month ago, because that's the only thing they had, and it turned out to be a pretty good one. So Barber Peanuts, you won't want it. Thank you for that. The Amber Bock Dark Lager, $8.99. I think I tried one of those a long time ago. I can't remember how they taste. Let's go in and let's see what they got. It looks pretty cold in there, but let's see. And I always look down to see, yep, they have it here, the Dragon's Milk. Hey, that's why I love coming to Party Mart, because I always find the Dragon's Milk. They have two of these back there, one here, one in the back, but they always keep my favorite beer, Dragon's Milk. And it is cold in here, very cold. And they have some craft beer here. They have IPAs, which I'm not an IPA. It's a little too hoppy for me. And I had somebody on my last video, when I was talking about beer, they said that this brand is very, very, very good. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to take your word for it and probably pick one up just to try it. But let's go up top and let's see what they have in the allocation section. And the first thing that I see is the Weller Special Reserve, $39. They have a few cases here. Now, $39 is a good price. I have seen this bottle for $49, $59, $69, but I think $39 is the correct price on this bottle. So hey, shout out to Party Mart. And I think this one is probably a $59 bottle, I think. But this Traveler is going to be $34, so they dropped a couple of dollars off the Traveler. And we have the big bottle of Buffalo Trace for $53. And let's see, the Stag is going to be $169, but if you get the deal they have, you can get the Stag for $129. And they have two more here, and that's going to be a 25D. Again, by my understanding, this bottle of Stag is going to cost you $169, but they have a deal here, and you can get this bottle for $129. So come up and ask about the deal. They have Blanton's here, $89. They have a few bottles of Blanton's here. Oh, sorry about that. And they have a John J. Bowman. And they have E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. Of course, this is a very good bottle. They have one of the favorite Old Forester, the 1924. This 10-year, very good bottle. I think they only have one left. This is a very good bottle, this 1924. So, hey, 1924, the Eagle Rare. I don't know how much the bigger bottle of the Eagle Rare is going to cost. And the E.H. Taylor Single Barrel, they have them here at Party Mart. They have the Willet Purple Top for $229. And they have a Henry McKenna, $59 for this 10-year bottled and bond. That's a very good price for this bottle. It's a pretty good bottle also. $59, can't go wrong with that. But look at this display of the Eagle Rare and the E.H. Taylor Small Batch. They have tons and tons of bottles here. And I think the Eagle Rare is going to be $59 and the E.H. Taylor is going to be $69. So $59 for the Eagle Rare 10-year and $69 for the E.H. Taylor Small Batch. I'm still looking for the Eagle Rare 12. If anyone knows where I can find the Eagle Rare 12, please let me know. They have Penelope. Again, the weeded is $29. They have the Penelope F Cancer bottle. But check it out though. They have Buffalo Trace products here if you're looking for them. And I know a lot of you all say that you can't find these bottles, but they have them here. But let's see what they have in the case. I'm excited about this one because I love looking in the case. In the case, they have the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Heritage, and they have a Old Forester Birthday, which this one is definitely on my list. Above, they have the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. In my last video, people were saying that it's really not worth the price. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. We have the Uncle Nearest Master Blend Edition, 121.2 proof. We have a Elmer T. Lee and a Blanton's Gold, and one of my favorite bottles, the Russell Reserve 13-year. Very good bottle. The Knob Creek 12, the 21. We have a Master's Keep Triumph, Weller Antique 107, the best wheated bourbon out there in my opinion. And we have the Van Winkle's Sazerac 18-year-old, the Thomas Handy. That's another bottle that's on my list. I seen one when I bought that George T. Stagg, and I think it was $4.99. I might go back there and try to wiggle with them a little bit, and I might go home with that one. I'm leaving Party Mart here in Jackson, Tennessee, and as always, I'm excited. I'm always excited to leave a liquor store. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I bought something in every store that I go into, and guess what? Today is not the exception. I'm walking away with two things. Yep, two things. The first one, I think it is a fairly decent price, and that's going to be the Weller Special Reserve. This one right here. What you think about the price, $39? I have actually seen this bottle for $49, $59, sometimes $69. And I think it's a pretty decent bottle for $39. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And the second thing I'm walking away with is going to be this Woodford Reserve Spiced Cherry Bitters. Now, I've tried a lot of bitters in my old fashioned, and I tend to like this one even more. So let me know in the comments below if you like old fashions and what kind of bitters do you put in your old fashioned. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next hunt. Let's go.